Hi buddy, welcome back to Cids Modded Life, episode 39 with me, Cid, and the last episode, as you recall, we were down here, getting somewhat excited by this looking thing. Looks nice. So I've been and grabbed some torches, because obviously torches are key. We probably should get the light level indicator on so we know what we're doing, and I promised caving. We are going to have caving. Yeah, I can't resist a nice cave. I mean, you know, it's just screaming out to me to I mean, I don't need half of this stuff. This is the greatest irony. Most of this is actually wholly unnecessary. I don't need copper desperately, but the cave's underneath our witch hut, so we do need to clear it anyway to make the system, and it gives me a chance to have a little break, bit of a relaxing time. To be fair, a bit of an easy episode in some respects. You know, this is a lot easier to record than some major thing where you're trying to plan a large scale build or whatever, and I've got some large scale builds planned, so that's the thing. But yeah, I've been working what to start with, and which way to go. Well, we'll just finish off. We'll finish off this lot while we're at it. There we go. Oh, hello. And I'll finish this one off. So I've been working a wee bit on the next major iteration. So the, how do I put it? For those of you who are not aware, Mage is a mod pack that I've done 3 iterations of so far. I would say maybe 3. And it's been a popular one amongst certainly some of my older viewers. It's usually a server-based series, so we have that. Not as much. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Not as much of in the way as being, say, a multiplayer where I do a lot of work with players. Not because I don't want to. It's just if anybody's actually tried to there we go, not because I don't want to, it's just it's actually very hard to get a whole bunch of players together at the same time. Good God, this is a big cave already. I may not have brought enough torches. Wow, more of this. But so I've been waiting to do one with a 112 emphasis for a while, and the big problem, certainly from my point of view, I don't really need coal, has been the relative instability. I will have coal, sorry. Relative instability of Thorncraft. Now, I love Thorncraft. It is, to me, one of the absolute all-time classic mods. And, you know, I will always have a place in a pack for a magic-based pack for Thorncraft. It's because it's just that critical. It's, you know, absolutely a part of the magic scene of Thorncraft. Not just the only one. And whereas I do know and have seen people talk about magic mods and, you know, talk about Thorncraft as if it was the only choice for magic mods, which I would firmly disagree with. Okay, we're going this way now, are we? I think. Yeah, it looks that way. The nice thing having this teleporter book, by the way, is that it means I don't have to worry too much about getting back. Wow. I'm not seeing much in the way of mobs at the moment. This is a fairly big old junction. I'm not keen on the big junctions, to be honest, because they you can end up getting ambushed from multiple directions at once. Yeah, anyway, back to Mage. So Thorncraft itself was a key. I mean, there are enemies on the map. You can see them on the mini-map. They're just not here. I don't know where they are. Why am I complaining? So the stability for me is a huge issue. Because, you know, I want to know that when I build this server, it's not going to crash and... Oh, hello, I see you there, sir. Bye-bye. Because the magic mods themselves are often quite labour intensive. They require a certain amount of effort on the part of the player to build up the power base to do things, and you know that's true of all of them, and quite a lot of grind in some cases as well. And to me, having a pack that could fail very early on and, you know, require server resets and all the fun things that you associate with those kind of failures just isn't an option. So I wanted to make sure that it was semi-stable. Now the other problem with Thorncraft is that Thorncraft has flux, taint and warp. Now warp itself is not a biggie because it doesn't, you know, cause any damage to the server. It just screws around with your head and makes you see pixies and stuff, and you know, to basically send you batshit crazy, as I'm fond of saying. Flux and taint, on the other hand, a more serious situation because they can absolutely wreck a server. Now, the new version of Thorncraft has kind of moved away from the tainty rain, as best I can tell anyway. I'm still kind of getting to grips with the changes myself, so grab that one. I don't desperately need it, but we'll have it. And then we'll just check over this way quickly. And so consequently, wow, hello. You have to have a degree of care. You just cannot, you know, have this situation. Now, the taint situation with Thorncraft is simply this. Let me just get rid of a bunch of this. And while we're at it, we'll get another stack of torches. Oh, I should have kept the coal. Damn it. Doesn't matter. We'll find some more. Yeah, the taint situation is such that when you use the cauldron, for example, you will release taint as before. Nothing new there. And taint will build up and eventually will start spreading, and well, the way it works in Thorncraft 6 is it will spawn a rift in space-time which will stay there until it forms a taint seed, which will spread taint. Yeah, it kind of all balances out. Now the rifts are destructive, the taint is destructive as ever, so not ideal. And up until the latest version there was no way to actually control that. So consequently, how much coal have we got? Enough. You know, you had a situation mechanic which could destroy your world, your game, and there was no way of cleaning up the taint. Now there is a way, which is obviously to my mind pretty key. Oh, hello. I saw you, madam. Oi. She thought she was being clever. She was not. Wow. This is a good cave. Okay. Let me just get some defensive nature structure down. Wow. Big. Massive. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, that feature has now been added, and there is, albeit as best as I can tell from playing it, quite a late game solution to taint. There is a solution, so I am consequently, I know you're around here somewhere. Hi. That didn't go well for you, did it? No. Oh, hello. You survived. There's another one coming, but doesn't matter. I could take a hit or 5 anyway. Like that. That suggests there could there be a spawner up there? Oh man. I need to get back to a safer area. Be an advocate of my own advice and best practices. It is a complete natural bugbear to me watching people sort their inventory. I just chucked the stone away. Oh well, doesn't matter. We can get more of that. Yeah, sort their inventory while stood in harm's way. It's just mad. Not so much the fact they do it. You know, we all have our little things we do which are in some way or another not good. Wow, this is a good old cave system. But oh hi, how are you doing? Not so well. It's just the fact that they're then moan. Hey, wow, that was a way of getting yourself killed easily. Let me keep it. Oh, well, you need to be a bit more cautious with that. So yeah. Anyway, long story short, flux is now fixable, or taint is now fixable. Runaway taint rifts and destroying your base is now fixable. So I have thrown together a first draft, if you will. I hear you. Of the pack of Mage Renaissance, as I am calling it, because it is a bit of a renaissance of an old mod pack, so it seemed like an appropriate name. I saw you. Where have you gone? Oi! Gotcha. I love this bow. And Mage Renaissance is as you would expect. It's got obviously Thorncraft. The Thorncraft add-ons that have currently been updated, which is not all of them, but you know, it's still some. And what else? Thorncraft, Blood Magic, Astral Sorcery, Embers, Roots, Blood Magic, blah blah blah. Psi. Some of you may not like the fact I've included Psi. It's not always the most popular mod. I love it. I think it's a brilliant mod. So have I done all of this? I have. But you know, such is life. You know, I get to pick. It's my pack. I pick. Psi is to me a somewhat imperfect alternative. Well, not an imperfect alternative. It's a different alternative to what's it called? Ars Magica. I'll get there eventually. So yeah, that's and I love anything that gives me dig spells and, you know, allows me to craft spells that do different things. Now, Ars Magica was obviously a great mod for that. And again, I'm not going to cast aspersions that Ars Magica was better than Psi. I think they're both very different. But, you know, I like the mod, so that's what I think. However, I've gone with Magical Psi. There's an add-on or a reskinning, I suppose, would be a better description of what it is of the Ars Magica of the Psi mod, to make it look like, instead of looking like guns and CAD, the casting assisted devices from the, I can't even remember the name of the hello of the anime. Anybody else? No. Okay. Yeah, I'm not, you know, I don't remember the anime. I know it's the worst student. I think it translates to something like the worst student or something like that. It's fairly typical anime fare. Oh, hello. Oh, wow, wow. Tough guy. Anime fare. But the magical version basically reskins the devices and redoes the sounds. Cool. Some brilliant cave. This is an absolute humdinger of a cave. Oh, you can't get me up here. Right, I could save. Apart from a actually no, there's something that can go away. Apart from a skeleton, there's very little can get me up here. So let's just do our work. Do a little tidy up. Get you down there. Okay. What else? I think it's called Wizardry was a mod. I've never used it before, and it just stood out as being reasonably complete. So I thought it was worth giving, you know, an alternative a try. So that's in. Between Lands is in. The Caverns dimension is in there. Now, this is no means a final selection, by the way. This is most definitely not a final select. Oh wow, there's two caves. Cool. I see you, sir. Hello. I love that bow. I know I've said it before, but I really do like that bow. We're nearly out of torches, so we're going to have to stop and replenish those in a moment. Handily, somebody left a tree for me. No. There's a way to change this mode. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it's without the shield. Hang on. I can hear you right above me. And you know what? That's one way to deal with a skeleton that you don't want in your face. Hi. Right. Almost out of torches here, but fortunately somebody saw fit to give me a cave with a tree in it. So we'll do and get that. So yeah, in terms of the actual pack, there are decisions that I haven't made, and I'm still umming and ahhing about the correct decision. So, for example, Twilight Forest. Include it or not include it? Now, I have started trying some mods out and I have discounted them, so there will be most definitely mods in there that people might want to see, but I have discounted for varying reasons. I need to grab these logs, that experience. Let's head over here. Grab that while we're at it. So I tried, for example, the Ice and Fire mod, the Dragon mod, and I have to say, on the face of it, I absolutely loved it. Actually, why did I do it like that? I haven't got. Yeah, that's why I did it like that. Okay. I've got nothing. Ah, man. I can make a wooden pick. God. You'd think I'd learn, but no. I don't. That'll do me though. I only need to get some coal to make torches. So yeah, Fire and Ice, I loved it. It was, on the face of it, it was brilliant. It had dragons, it had hippogriffs, it had sirens, gorgons, pixies. It was brilliant. However, it spawns out of control. You couldn't go like 4 chunks without finding another dragon. And the hippogriffs were like more like bloody flies. So because of that, I kind of thought it was a little bit too much in your face. Now similarly, I had a look at the vampirism mod, which is a kind of a retake of the vampire element of the witchery mod. And again, on the face of it, looked brilliant. That should do. Get me those, do me those. There we go. Put that down. Off we go again. Yeah, you know, on the face of it, it looked great, and it looked like a mod that would fit the theme. It was, you know, magic-y. There was you could become a vampire, you could become a vampire hunter. There were vampire hunters, and you know, it kind of had everything. But again, the vampire hunter villagers were literally spawning every 5 blocks. It was infuriating, because these things really want to be rare, and the vampires spawned. There were hundreds of them at night, thousands. You know, it was just, again, a little bit too much. So I've taken those out because they didn't work. Oh, bum. Oh, hello. Back down here, am I? Oh, I didn't really want that bit, but that's fine. What are you? Silver. So that's a biggie. And once I've gone through a few more iterations, I'm playing kind of a solo test run of aspects of it. Not all of it, just some aspects, but as I say, not all. And gotta be said, I am enjoying it. Right, can I get up here? Yeah, perfect. So yeah, that is a thing. Now, it's been mentioned that the current server, which is the Nature's Beauty mod, needs updating. And again, I'm aware. But if I am about to implement another iteration of Mage, it's entirely feasible that is something we don't really need to be updating, because we will be coming off that mod, which was realistically just a temporary thing anyway. So yeah, unsure what to do there. So I suppose net thing is, if you have some suggestions, I saw you, sir. Pow, 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 pow. Sorry, I get carried away easily. What can I say? But if you do have suggestions of mods, then by all means feel free to suggest them, because I will have a look at them. Now I'm wondering, for example, nether mods. There was the Nether X, which was an interesting mod. Now, do we think that that would be an interesting mod to have in the mod pack in Mage Renaissance? Make the nether a nastier place? I don't know. We haven't got quark in, so we don't have to worry about, well, or we haven't got the elements such as the, you know, the spawning of blazes everywhere, for example. That's a thing, and I think that kind of did trivialize getting blaze rods to some degree or another. So I didn't go there. Oops, come in there. Thank you. Oh, okay. Fine. Of that though. So that's happening. As I say, I'm open to suggestions for mods, so please just do let me know if there's anything you think of. Dimensions as well. I think I mentioned Between Lands and Caverns mod. I didn't bother with the beneath. I don't think it really adds anything. Utility mods in terms of storage. Currently, I have stayed with the good old safe iron chests mod. I haven't gone with any of the tech like refined storage. There is the, I think it's like the warehouse mod, the realist, is it realistic mod or impractical storage? Someone suggested for a different pack. Again, I'm not sure whether it really works for this, so I haven't given it too much thought. Hello. Oh, hello. Oi! Stupid. Yeah, I think I'll stop rattling about that at this point, and we'll move on to other things. I don't need nickel for anything. I don't really need iron. Mind you, actually, I say I don't need iron, but I was running a little bit low. So, probably not a bad idea to grab it. Oh, okay. Get rid of that. What else is going on? So, there's that's a biggie. That's a huge one. I have been doing a little bit more work on TFC 2.0 with the Hex mod, but not as much. I've been concentrating largely on the mage side of things, just because, you know, I'm conscious it's been a while. And the other thing, of course, is I'm recording this on the day of the 1.13 release, so that's out now. And Lex Manos has already reported the first compilation run of Forge. One or two of the mod authors has already reported, for want of a better word, self-righteous players demanding that the mods update to 1.13. I mean, Forge isn't even out yet, and they are, I think, core root. That's food, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, what would we do? We wouldn't know what to do if all the players in the world were actually nice, would we? Right, where do we go from here? Let's go this way. Ow. Okay, not much going on up there, but that could do with hope. Yeah, so I'm conscious that, you know, we're kind of on the next version, almost on the next version of Minecraft, and we haven't still got this 112 pack done that I wanted. Not TFC. I could wait till 113 updates if it updates, but obviously we are entirely dependent on the mods updating, not so much Forge, although the mods updating is a fairly vital part of the double trouble water stream even. Right, what have we got? Not a lot going on there, so that's a possibility as well. Again, I have no solid decision. Let's stick that there, go there. Let me go and grab that, clean up a little bit, and yeah, we need to clean up a lot actually. Get rid of that. We might as well send that back actually. The only thing we need is wood and coal, which we haven't got a lot of coal. I need to get more coal. Who knew? You were probably paying attention. I was not. Yeah, here we go. Where's my super wooden pick? You know what? We're gonna get all old school. Right. We're going to make a furnace, and we're going to cook some iron, and we're going to make an iron pick, and that will mean we can get coal a little bit faster, and I can get rid of this wooden. Oh, I've gone one too far already. However, I need to get some iron. That's over there. Perfect. And we need to craft that up. Thankfully we have the portable crafting table. We'll use you to cook that just to start it. Where else? What else? So many things to talk about. I have so much going on. Yeah, that's happening. I'm actually intrigued to try 1. Oh, hang on, didn't really need to do that. To try 1.3 out, because I haven't even played vanilla in a long time, and it was a thought of mine that I could actually go with a vanilla server at some point, but yeah, maybe not. Vanilla servers are not overly hard to find, so that's probably a thing that we should be aware of. Anyway, let me just check how long I've been recording, and I grab some more coal using the super iron pick of wonder. Oh, hello. I'll have you as well, because you're pretty. I always like me gems. There we go. Iron pick of wonderment. Go. Not much faster, is it? And you know, you get so used to a good pick after a while. And I'll be back in a second. Alright, so about 35 minutes in, so that's probably a good caving expedition. I've just literally come into a abandoned mineshaft now, and one of the things that I've often considered, and this is, I suppose I better put caving cont 2. Cave cont witch hut. I should do. And there we go. So that gives us that to jump back to. Let me jump up to the witch hut while we're here, and maybe F7 that lot off and come back over. So one of the things that quite a few YouTubers do is an AMA. I've never done one because I think that I think we should probably actually go and make a decent pick at some point. In fact, I'm going to do that now. I've got lots of experience, so let's go and do that now, shall we? So consequently, I've never done one because I think it's something that is, well, it's something that comes with size, channel size, if you like. And consequently, I've never bothered because, you know, reasons. What should we do? A sapphire one? 768 sapphire is nice. Ruby is also nice. There aren't any nice purple, real good quality gems, I don't think, unless we can get. Let's have a look what we got. Violet. Oh, there you go. That and some glowstone. Okay, actually, yeah, we just do that in here, don't we? Bang, bang, and down that. 1, 2, 3, and then we need silent. We need to get the. There we go. 3 of those. 2 of those, in fact. Supercharged violet sapphire pickaxe. So this one is efficiency, mending, unbreakable, silk touch. We want a fortune one. Which we shall now jump over to. Have I got a fortune? Let me just have a look. So yeah, a lot of YouTubers do ask me anything, and to be honest, there's a little bit of me thinks it's kind of conceited for me to do it. I'm not that big a YouTuber that I can, you know, justify that. But 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's fortune sorted. Fortune 1, fortune 2, and fortune 3. And then we can go over to Alexandria and apply a few more. The only reason I did that is I don't think I actually have much in the way of fortune books. Wherever it is. Oh, okay. I lied. I've got loads. But it occurs to me that, you know, I can sit here and I can rattle away all day long, every day, with absolutely no bother whatsoever. On breaking 3, give me a couple of books. And what are you? Power, flame, mending. Efficiency. I should probably do the trick, I think. That's not what I want it. I want it on you. So if I were to do another caving episode, would people be interested in just asking questions? You know, I will answer most questions. I'm not that proud that I would go near. Obviously, unless it is in some way deeply personal, which I don't want to dish out, you know, for whatever reason it may be. And I can't think of many things where I would actually have that that personal feeling anyway. But with that in mind, emerald. Okay, is it just? There is a way of emerald tipped. How did I do that? I'm trying to remember now. Tells you in here. Box tools, armors and parts. No. Tip upgrades. That's the one. So basically you make the tip upgrades and then you combine them with the relevant thing. Okay. That's easily enough then, isn't it? Tip. Emerald. and then that goes in with that. Emerald tipped. Perfect. It basically increases the durability. So that gives us that. That can go into the bag, and as with that, and we should be good. But on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. Do let me know what you think. If things, as I say, I like a good caving episode now and again. Next episode, back to building. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.